Well, let's talk about football for a second, because the Super Bowl happened since our last interview.
Mm-hmm. But again, I'm not a football dude.
You're not a football guy, but you watched the Usher halftime show.
I saw the controversial piece everybody's talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Number one, I watched
From your
the whole
boy
thing.
Boosie. Did you see his response?
What did he say?
You didn't see his response?
Uzi?
Boosie.
Oh, Boosie. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I saw his response.
Do I say his name wrong?
Boosie.
Boosie. I say Boosie?
Boosie, like booze.
Oh, okay. Boosie.
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 With an S, not a Z.
All right.
Right. Well, Usher definitely got a little handsy with a married...
That's that man wife, dog. You don't put your nutsack on another man wife.
Shout out to Michael Blackson. He pointed out that that Usher only pulls this with women who have light-skinned boyfriends or husbands.
That's funny.
You never seen him pull up on a guy with a dark-skinned boyfriend.
That's funny.
He's too scared for that. Yeah, I mean, look, was she ready for it? Was that in rehearsals? I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think. Listen, I do think that people are making more of it than what it needs to be, because if Swiss don't have a problem with it, and she don't have a problem with it, and they seem to be two people who are genuinely 100% authentically in love.
Yeah, I hit Swizz the next day because the memes were going crazy. And me and Swizz, we go back. So I texted him the next day. I said, listen, ignore all the bullshit. Your family was just on a historic event.
Moment.
You know what I mean?
Moment.
That's a huge, timeless moment. To have your wife do the Super Bowl,
Right.
the memes will go away. That will stick around.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, man, I ain't tripping. I ain't
Right.
tripping. But the problem is with Usher, he has a history. You know what I mean? Look, he pretty much broke up Keke Palmer's whole relationship.
That relationship wasn't solid to begin with, if that's what it takes. But I want to say this. I can understand and respect Boosie's train of thought.
Yeah.
I don't think that necessarily applies to Swiss and Alicia, but I can't say a man is wrong for wanting to feel like there should be boundaries. Even though it's entertainment, like it's no different if your wife is an actress and she's got a movie star and whoever the male co-star is, and they have a love scene. It's a job. So, and it's entertainment. But listen, some dudes, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a little bit of the jealous type. So, would that have bothered me? I'd have been in my seat like,
Yeah.
But if I'm at that level of success, if we're at that level of success as a power couple, and we are truly, genuinely 100% into each other, you kind of have to have some tough skin, man.
Right. You couldn't be Adam 22 is what you're saying.
Now, see, that's bullshit. That's a whole level of the fuck is wrong with you. Fuck out of here.
Right, because I don't know if we talked about this.
Yeah, we did. We touched it.
Well, because at one point his wife did a scene with a male porn star, but then after that they had this reality show thing where the winner got to have a threesome with his wife, and that actually got filmed.
Yeah, Adam, he's just into that, man. He liked that type of shit. That turns him on to see his wife get banged. Fuck out of here. Somebody gotta die. Fuck that. I'll shoot the whole room up, nigga, for you nut.
Yo, wait right for the nut to happen, then pow!
Man, right when you get ready to ejaculate, nigga, you bust, I'm busting. Fuck out of here. She got to die too. Bitch. Fuck out of here, man. I don't understand how as a man, your manhood allows you to be okay with that.
Well, listen, I'm not into that either. Shout out to my man Adam.
Nothing makes you feel more like a fucking gorilla, nigga, where you beat your chest than when your woman moaned for you. That's a surrender. Like, I got this bitch. I own this bitch. That feeds into your King Kong, nigga. And see another motherfucker make her do that?
Well, knowing him, I think it kind of comes down to he has the right, the permission to have sex with so many women.
Adam does.
Yes.
Right.
Because not only do they do a whole bunch of threesomes on camera, but also sometimes he'll just have sex with them by himself with her not being there.
Right.
That I think it's just a bit of a balancing act that they have to maintain.
Fuck that. Fuck that. There's no fuck that. It doesn't mean as much to a man as that does to a woman.
Yeah.
And I don't care how many women on social media go, oh, women cheat more than men, and women can be just as sexually vicarious as men and adventurous and blah, blah. You're a woman. There should be certain standards and rules that apply to you. As unfair as it may be,
Yeah.
those are the fucking rules.
Yeah.
You abide by the rules.
Yeah, the problem with society, and I remember I got into a situation with this girl who used to do work for me named Shirley Jew, right? And I just did an interview on her podcast where we talked about this. And at one point, I kind of lost it because there was this, the head of publicity at Warner Brothers was blocking all of the artists from actually interviewing with me. And I just basically let her have it. I was just like, yo, like, fuck her. She's, going out of her way to block interviews and whatever else. And I remember during our interview, Shirley was like, yo, but she's a woman, Vlad. She's a woman. And I'm like, I'm not viewing her as a woman. I'm viewing her as a coworker, right? This is a professional environment. I'm viewing this as business. It's hard because women want to be treated like women, but they also want equality. And you can't do both.
No.
You either are an equal or you get special treatment. It's one or the other.
Right.
You can't get special treatment when it helps you, but then have equality when it hurts you.
Right.
You can have one or the other. You can have one or the other. Me personally, I'm more towards the equality train.
Right.
But also, I'm also in the special treatment train when it comes to certain types of things. But that's the problem, that women will want the equality, but when the equality doesn't benefit them, they pull out the special treatment card.
And I would like you to be who you are naturally. Don't put on a front for me because you think that I'm going to prejudge you and not treat you as equally as you want to be treated. Like one of the things that used to piss me off is when I would go do press for my comedy shows in whatever city I was in early in the morning. And I would go in and I would have to go meet whoever the female exec or producer was. And this bitch would shake my hand with such force and damn near try to break every bone in my goddamn hand just to firmly prove to me that just because I'm a woman and I'm wearing heels and a suit or a skirt, I'm to be respected. I'm like, listen, bitch, you know goddamn well if you was to jerk me off, you would not grab my dick with that same force.
Well, maybe
grab
she would.
my hand like
Maybe
you would
she
grab
would,
my
though.
dick. Nah, be gentle, bitch. Grab my hand with the same bite that you grab my dick. Be a woman. I respect your position, but stay a woman.
Okay. Yeah, man, listen, from my point of
And
view...
you're Russian. You would like that.
I would like that.
Break the bone that doesn't exist.
Man, listen, if I'm going at someone in the music industry, it doesn't matter if they're male, female, trans, gay, straight, or whatever. Like, we got a business problem here. We got a business problem. And it kind of, the whole thing started to escalate. And at one point, it was like we had an interview blocked by Sweetie. Like Sweetie, we were supposed to, we were trying to get a Sweetie interview, and then it didn't happen. And when I brought it, on social media, Sweetie actually responded and said, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a fan. I watch your stuff. We were never told about this interview. And she literally posted up like she was watching one of my Snoop videos. And I'm like, yo, she wasn't even told about this shit. And this is happening. I don't give a fuck if the person who blocked it was an alien. I'm pissed off. But it's like, oh, look, he's attacking women. No, I'm attacking a fucking business person.
Right.
So, yeah, this is the shit that you got to deal with. It is what it is.